Hello, hello. Who's here? We got the best life. Good to see you. Long time no see. What's going on? How you been? How's the chicks? How's the garden? It's been forever, best life. We gotta catch up. Hello, suburban hillbilly. On my phone. Hello, everyone. Hey, Peanut. I just came inside. It's saying it's 80 degrees out, but it is so hot. It's like 90 in the greenhouse for sure. That's what the temperature is reading.
What are you having for supper in that?
I don't know. I'm live.
Huh?
Probably steak and radishes. Oh, will you grab some bacon out when you walk through?
Yeah. What'd you say, live?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do fried radishes and steak. And a kale smoothie. Sound good? Hey, Lisa Anderson, good to see you. Listening and cleaning. Awesome, that's what I should probably be doing, but I don't want to. Bacon. I know, I love bacon. Been busy just now. Time to plant the garden here. Awesome. We finally got the garden in. The only thing I'm waiting to plant are my peppers. I started them a little late, so I want them to get just a little bit bigger before they get out in the garden. But once the peppers are planted, we'll be good to go. I think everything is completely planted out. Unless I want to do some like flowers. I might do some marigolds or zinnias. We'll see. But right now it's way too hot to be working in the sun. And in our garden, it's beating right on us. So you all know I burn easy. So a couple hours, an hour, that's my max. Hey, Heroic Prepper, good to see you. I'm good. My green beans are growing already here in North New Jersey along with my peppers. Awesome. So exciting. I love seeing everybody's garden videos. I've seen a couple just this morning and people have got all kinds of vegetation coming on. I'm so jealous. I love that season. And then it's canning season and then I'm kicking myself in the butt. But I'm very grateful for canning season once it's over. It's just a lot of work and it's very tiring. It's a lot of early mornings and late nights. But I'm very fortunate that I can do it. I have to scrub under and behind the stove. It's old and broke. I finally had to give in and buy a new one. Aww. Well, that's what I did this past week. If you guys follow me on my community post, I completely, well, Barrett helped me. We completely deep cleaned the kitchen, pulled everything out, scrubbed everything down, got all my canners and dehydrators and all my canning utensils and everything deep cleaned and ready to go for canning season. So when it's that time, I don't have to think about it or do anything. It'll just be ready to go. Yeah, I went from below freezing at night to 90s in like one day. I hate when the weather does that. Ugh. You don't get a spring. You can't grow no spring crops. It's horrible. I want to come scrub under my fridge. No, I'm good. One household was good enough. Best life. I think we cleaned that kitchen. It took all day to deep clean that. I did, of course, the fronts and sides of the refrigerators and freezers, and then on top of them and underneath them. And, ugh. I was thinking to myself, instead of doing that deep clean once a year, I need to start doing it like every 3 months. The top of the freezers were nasty. Hey, mom of 4 boys. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. You guys have got 5 people in here. That's awesome. I didn't think I'd have that many midday. I never go live during the day because I'm usually out doing something. I've got 6 now watching. Please, you guys, hit that thumbs up. It really helps me out. How are you? I'm good. I just wish it wasn't so incredibly hot. Don't get me wrong. I love the hot weather. I'd rather the hot weather than the cold weather. But it's just too hot to be working under that sun. So I'm bored and I don't feel like cleaning and I don't feel like doing laundry. And I was trying to find somebody live on YouTube and nobody's live. So I was like, I guess I'll go live and see if anybody wants to chit chat. So what's everybody else up to? What are you doing? Best Life, did you get any new chickens? What's going on with the chickens? Did you get the Cornish crosses again, or did you go ahead and decide to go with the Freedom Rangers or whatever? Let me know. I'm curious. I don't feel like cleaning. I should, though. I'm in the same boat. Mom of 4 boys. I did harvest a bunch of parsley and made a video for you guys. That will be coming out on the 25th. So at least I got something accomplished. And then also Barrett, he was working on, so I don't know, anybody that grows tomatoes, tomato steaks are super expensive. Like, there's no way. They're so expensive. It's ridiculous. And the tomato cages, I don't like tomato cages. I think they suck. I don't like them at all. So Barrett and I decided to go to Home Depot, and we went to the building section with all the wood, the 2x4s and stuff. And he found, I don't even know what they are. They're just like pieces of wood that are small, like a tomato steak. And they're long enough that he can cut them in half and get 2 out of them. They're $1.49. You guys, you can't beat that price for tomato steaks. And all the tomato steaks that are being marketed for tomato steaks are like $2.99. So $1.49 you get 2. Yep, that's for me. I only hatched my own this year. Alright, awesome. Hey Tiger, good to see you. Hatched 30, sold a bunch, still have 8 roosters. That's my meat birds. Awesome. You sound like you're doing good, Best Life. It's really good. I can't even remember how many hatches I've had now. I've lost track. I've got 2 incubators going. I think I've had 3 hatches so far. Maybe 4. Because I'm on the 4th one. They're hatching right now. There's baby chicks everywhere, Best Life. I'm going insane. And there's baby kittens everywhere. I'm going insane. They're like crawling up my legs. I'll be sitting at the kitchen table drinking my coffee, and all of a sudden they'll do like a 360 across the kitchen floor. They're doing these zooms, and they freaking clear up my ankles and my legs out of nowhere. And they are so fast, I can't catch them before they do it. So I've got scratches all up and down my ankles, my feet, my toes. It's horrible. They're driving me nuts. I have some huge heavy-duty tomato cages. They were great, but now I use cattle panels. They last a lifetime. Yeah, I would do the cattle panels too if I could afford it, but those cattle panels get pretty spendy as well, hillbilly. And all the cattle panels I do have, I wanted to use as arches, so that's what I did this year. Last year I put all the tomatoes on the cattle panels. But like I said, I wanted more arches this year, so I did that. Dig Deep Ministry, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Hey Firefly. Oh my gosh. What? I tried to call you, tell you I was going live. You must have been sleeping. This guy may have a video where I made tomato cages last year. Best Life, you haven't put any videos out lately, have you? Are you like over YouTube, or just don't want to mess with it? What's up? And I'm so excited, you guys. So y'all know I make salves and sell them and stuff like that. And I had one of my subscribers contact me and order a bunch of salves. I think she ordered 4 salves. And she's been using them now, I believe, about a month. and they're working really great. I got an email today thanking me, and I was so happy that the salves are working for her. And it's awesome. So happy to hear feedback on the homemade products you make, or at least it is for me. I bought a few each year until I had 30. I use handy panels. They are smaller and less expensive. I can install them by myself if I set them on a bucket and zip tie them. Oh, sweet. I'll have to look into those. I'm working on a few videos, but going so good. I'm glad. I miss you. I miss hanging out with you. YouTube's changed so much. I miss like hanging out with everybody. It's not the same as it used to be. I don't know. We've lost some really good people along the way of the YouTube journey. And you guys, 3 years. Today's my 3-year anniversary of being on YouTube. I can't believe it. It honestly does not feel like it's been that long. And Best Life, guess what? You haven't been here unless you've been lurking, but Barrett started a channel. Kind of exciting. I've tried to get him to start a channel forever, and he finally took the plunge. That's so funny. So, like, YouTube is so finicky. They, like, take your subs away all the time. I think I lost, like, 4 subs last night. And, I'll get it for you. Hold on a second, Best Life. But, they take subs away all the time. And they mess with your channel, or at least they do mine. And I just went over to Best Life's channel to check to make sure I was still subbed to him. Of course, I'm still subbed to you, Best Life. But I've had to resub to, like, people that I've consistently been watching in the last couple of weeks. I'm like, what the heck? But that's funny that they still have me subbed to you. I'm glad they still have me subbed to you. It's just funny. Hey, Jazz44, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Gemma, hey, sister, how are you doing? Let me grab Barrett's link. And he's just learning, so he's only got a couple videos up, and I'm trying to train him. Teach him all the things he needs to know. I can't even think of his channel now. What the heck? I think that's what it is. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh, he done kicked my butt. Okay, I found it. It's called Rimtim Do It Yourself. That's horrible. Okay, here's his link, Best Life. I gotta get this cleaned, even though I don't want to. Wish me luck getting back up off the floor with my back and feet. Oh, I feel for you, hillbilly. Be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Tiger says I pretty much got all my garden in. So exciting. I'm doing good, Jess. Sister. Awesome. Trust in God. Hello. Good to see you. Why are you so upset, Gemma? Dragon, hello, how are you feeling? We missed you last night. Everybody was giving you prayers and missing you. It's not the same without you. Hillbilly says, going to lurk now. Alright. I'm sorry, Gemma. That is hard. It's never easy. Alright, I'm closing out all those windows. I had too many popped up. So yeah, I was bored and it's too hot to be outside, so I figured I'd pop on here, see what everybody else is up to, see if anybody wants to chit chat. I was hoping somebody else was live so I wouldn't have to go live, but here I am. I had a choice between a nap and visiting ketohomesteadjess. Guess what I picked? Aw, thank you. Wasn't a lot of pain last night, so I spent most of the night laying down and trying not to move. Aw, I'm so sorry, Dragon. That's horrible. Hey, Christina, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I uploaded a video about it. I did see the video. I haven't got to watch it yet, Gemma, but I do have it on my watch later list. Firefly says, so glad you're alive. How come? What were you up to, Firefly? Are you feeling any better? I'm sending you prayers, too. Hope you start feeling better. Tiger said same thing. Well, thank you, Tiger. She's got to work tonight. Ooh. Don't sell yourself short. Take a nap too, Trust. That's what Best Life tells you. Nope. Oh, you guys, that heat just made me so lazy. I want to go outside and work so much, but I can't. I did get 11 chicken eggs out of the chicken coop today, though, so that's awesome. I've got one Brody hen, and she's mean as heck. I've never seen a Brody hen with her feathers the way, you know, Brody hens, when they nest on their eggs, they usually get, like, their feathers are all bunched out. Her feathers aren't bunched out. Her tail feathers are all crazy. They look like, I don't even know, wiry tail feathers are crazy looking. And every time I open the nesting box, she peeks her head out like she's going to attack me while I'm collecting eggs from the other nesting box. I'm like, you better not. I said, I'm not touching your eggs. She's evil. Alright, y'all be good. Gotta do the things. Alright, Best Life, take care. I can't wait for your videos to upload. I'll be watching. How hot? It's 80 degrees here. I was working in the greenhouse. It was 90 in the greenhouse with the fan going and the door and windows open. It was still 90 in there. But when, like in the garden is right in the middle of the sun. Everything's beating down on you. It feels like it's like 90 or 100. And I'm red again. I didn't get burnt this time, but I'm red. And we got to get the stakes in for the garden, so we're going to wait until a little bit later. And then I got to harvest some radishes for dinner tonight, too. So I'm waiting for it to cool off a little bit before I go back out. Hope you're hydrating before you go out there, Jess. I wasn't. Yesterday I didn't, and I ended up with the worst migraine yesterday. I think about 2 o'clock I started getting a migraine. It was horrible. It was like one of those migraines that make you nauseated. And you can just feel your pulse pounding in your head. It was horrible. So I laid down about 2:30, and I tried to get it to go away before Monday night reset, and it just would not let up. And when I get that way, I don't think properly, and I wasn't thinking about being hydrated or my electrolytes or anything like that. Well, Barrett ended up making cheeseburgers and pickles last night, and for anyone that doesn't know, pickles have tons of natural electrolytes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you're such a genius. I didn't even think about it until he brought me the plate with the pickle on it. I'm like, I bet I'm dehydrated and my electrolytes got flushed out. So after eating my pickles and taking Mooney's suggestion of putting ice on my wrists, which she tells me all the time and I always forget, between the pickles and the ice on my wrist, my headache let up quite a bit by the time Monday night reset was over. So I was very thankful. How are you, Jess? And how is Barrett? We're good. Did you see the snake video, Gemma? Barrett almost had a heart attack the other day. We did a snake video on it. Actually, there's two. There's one on his channel and one on my channel. Or did I upload both on my channel? I don't know. I don't remember. I think they're both on my channel. I love my porch out at the sun. I made a pound cake. Yum. Ooh, that sounds good. I've got my homemade keto ice cream in front of me. My strawberry cheesecake ice cream. And if anybody here makes homemade ice cream, you know when you put it in the freezer it gets solid, rock solid. I'm waiting for it to melt so I can munch on it. Pickle juice is a great electrolyte replacement fluid. Even work great for Charlie horse control. Yes, you're so right, Dragon. I love my pickles and pickle juice. Yes, I did see it. I'm scared of snakes, but I watched it. I'm scared. I'm not really that scared of snakes, not like Barrett. I was raised up with snakes, but I will say I'll hold snakes as long as they're tame, and I know they're tame. I just don't like snakes in the wild because when you go to pick them up to move them, they lunge at you, and I don't like that lunging. That's what scares me. I'll scream when it starts lunging at me. But Barrett is deathly afraid of snakes. And it's so funny because he has a snake tattoo on his arm, but he's scared of snakes. Cracks me up. I'm more scared of spiders. When I see a spider, I'll freeze. I don't like spiders. They jump at you too, though. Oof. But they're just so creepy and crawly. We got 10 watching, 12 thumbs up. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Oh, look, so I went live because I was bored and nobody else was live, and now everybody's going live. Huh? Go figure. I afraid of worms. It was so funny, Firefly. You saying that reminded me. So when I was uploading that video, it had just gotten done uploading and Barrett was in the shower and he yelled for me and I came in there. He's like, you know what would have been funny if you uploaded that second snake video, but you took a picture of a worm first and said this was Barrett's snake. I was like, that would have been good. I was like, too bad you didn't tell me that before I uploaded it. Louisiana High Ride. Hello and welcome. Thanks for coming in. I don't mind constrictor snakes, but a viper family, if I see it, I will put a hole in its head right away. Right, Dragon? I'm not afraid of snakes, but they do startle me when I encounter them. And just so you know, I have a dragon on my back, but I'm not trying to meet one. That's funny. Oh. Yeah, my stepdad raised red-tailed boas, ball pythons, and then he also had, which I hated this snake, he had Taz, short for Tasmanian, and he was a anaconda. He was a baby, but he was mean as heck. My stepdad had to get those mesh gloves to even like put a mouse or rat into the cage, because if you went to put it in there, it would strike your hand before it would the mouse or rat or hamster or whatever he was feeding them. That snake was horrible. But the red-tailed boas and the pythons, they were sweet. Now they roamed the house all the time. They got locked up at night, and they had these big, huge. He had a massive glass cages for them, and he'd let them roam during the day. And they were cool. They were always around the house. And he had a pet iguana. It roamed around the house. So I was really used to it. They always hung in the chandeliers or wherever. He used to take me to, me and my brother and sisters, he used to take us to snake expos in Columbus, and we get to see all the critters there. It was fun. I have a blue dragon tattooed on my back. That's awesome. I sell chickens to the next door neighbor. They have a lot of big snakes. Hey, Sunfish, good to see you. Mine is a green Chinese dragon. All my tattoos are girly. I have a tribal butterfly on my foot. I have baby girl on the back of my neck, because that was what everybody called me growing up. And then on my back, my lower back when we thought that was a cool place to get a tattoo, I got a memorial tattoo for my mom. It's a Harley Davidson emblem with her name on it with feathers hanging down from it. Mooney's coming. Yay! Barrett's got scary tattoos. His are snakes and skulls and clowns. He's got some scary tattoos. I got your name. You got my name tattooed, Sunflesh? Oh, and Barrett has all of his kids' names tattooed to him, too. My dad, he's got a million tattoos too. He's got all of us kids' names tattooed on him. His are the typical biker tattoos. Naked women, stuff like that. Hey CJ, good to see you. Long time. Hope all is well with you. Jeez, we got 12 people. So around 3 o'clock, y'all are on YouTube, huh? 3 o'clock on Tuesday. There's Mooney. Hi. You snuck in on me. Oh, okay, that's what the tattoo says, your name. That's funny. Oh, that's cool. I love the cherry blossom trees. Out in the garden, I noticed my banana peppers are wilting. Oh no. Even though I watered them. Did you water them during the day, CJ, or did you water them early in the morning? I try never to water any of my plants during the day because they will wilt. They don't like being watered. They'll like fry from the sun. So I always either water them really early in the morning or really late at night. check pics of embroidery tattoo school. I think I watched a video not too long ago on the embroidery tattoo. I think that's what it was called. That's what it looked like with the thread firefly. Yeah, and those aren't real. That cannot be real. There's no way I would get that done. You would think that infection and all kinds of stuff would set in if that is true. If that is a real tattoo, I can't process it in my brain. Yesterday, late afternoon, so I came out to just walk around and they don't look happy. They're potted, so I'm going to move them to shade for a bit. Oh no. Well, I hope they snap out of it. I'm sure they will. Oh, you missed him, Moonlight. He ducked back out. He had stuff to do. You can throw your plants in shock if you put cold water on them during a hot day. Yes. Oh, how did I miss that? They will do that to protect themselves from heat. If they don't perk up in the evening, then water. Oh, okay, Jess, it looks like it. No thread. My next tattoo is going to say, smile, it's going to get worse. That's funny, Sunfish. I think I'm done with the tattoos. I think I have enough. I don't know. Firefly says, I'm done. Jess, if you didn't already know, held a title of Master Garden for years. That's awesome. I did not know that. That is so cool. That reminds me, I need to look up the Master Gardening here. I went down and talked to him the other day. Hush up at Dragon. Why? That's a good thing, Suburban Hillbilly. Depends on where you put that particular tat. That's hilarious. I would love the Tree of Life too, Moonlight. That's a good one. I don't have any, but if I do, I would get the Tree of Life. Dragon, get your head out of the gutter. Right, Dragon? That's what I'm saying. She should be proud. Yeah, Mooney was missing you last night, Dragon. We all were, but Mooney was too. See, Suburban Hillbilly is holding all that good information from us. You start putting some videos out for us. Let us know your knowledge. Let us pick your brain. I quit less than 2 years before I earned my lifetime certification. I couldn't do everything and had to make decisions. I chose fostering dogs over master gardeners. I understand. Don't tell him that. His head will swell. I didn't have my music buddy helping me pick out music. I specialize in special tomato plants that don't produce tomatoes. Sunfish, you're funny. As long as you get a crop from it, right? Oh, Les doesn't have a cute face and pretty eyes. Not to mention puppy breath. You're so right about that. Suburban Hillbilly, if you don't mind me asking, what state are you in? I know I ask you guys this all the time, and I can't keep all the information in my brain. Georgia. Okay. The music should have been fine since Jess and I essentially share a brain where music is concerned. Usually. Sound wave tattoos are cool. I've never heard of those. I wonder if like all the master gardening classes around the US are basically the same thing or not. I don't know. It makes me wonder. Like, are all the requirements the same and all that? And I always wondered too, you know, when they do, I don't know, Suburban Hillbilly, if over there you guys have like a master gardener sale every year. We have a sale every year. So all the volunteers get to sell their starts and plants and stuff like that. Do they actually get like a percentage of that, or does that all that money go to the master gardeners? I lost my mind in Georgia. It's state specific as to what you are taught in class. Check out Mooney's Orchid. Be right back, maybe. Laugh out loud. Alright, trust. It was beautiful. I seen that the other day. I had to double check and make sure that was the one I seen. Let's see. I got too many pages pulled up again. Let's show you how beautiful her orchid was. Or, yeah, it was. Which one is it? Why is there two showing it? Yeah, that one. There we go. So pretty. I can't grow stuff like that. I kill it instantly, every time. Doesn't matter what I do, I always kill them. We did. We could keep it, but most of us donated it back, minus our costs. That's cool. Pound Cake keeps calling me. Dragon says, hurry back, maybe. You just spray the roots? Oh, okay. See, I'm always learning something new. But it never sticks in my brain. So when I need the information that's useful, then it's not there. I wish this ice cream would melt so I could eat it. Maybe I should go sit it out in the sun for a few minutes. The sides are melting, but not the middle part. I'm eating strawberry cheesecake ice cream. Put it in the greenhouse and have a milkshake. Oh. The problem is there's too much there for me to eat at one time. I can't eat it all. I think about 4 o'clock I'll head out to the garden and harvest some radishes for dinner. Hopefully Barrett remembered to pull the bacon out of the freezer. I'll fry some radishes up with the bacon. But it would be fun trying. You ever make sunscreen for yourself? Just no. I don't believe in sunscreen. I'll slather some oil on me. Not sunscreen though. B and C Gardening, hello and welcome. Good to see you. Has anybody else ever tried to make homemade sunscreen? I'm just curious. Doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good too. It'd be better if it wasn't so hot so I could work in the garden. Hey, the Jewish Redneck. Good to see you. Long time no see. Hope all is well with you. We got 15 thumbs up, you guys. You rock. 12 watching. For anybody that's just popping in, this is my 3-year anniversary today on YouTube. I can't believe it. It doesn't seem like I've been on YouTube this long, but obviously I have, so it's exciting. Wonder what the years will come. What will bring... Oh, I can't even talk. What the years will bring being on YouTube. No wonder Jess has been burnt so much the last couple weeks. She keeps trying to fry herself whenever she goes out in the garden, slathering oil on herself. Laugh out loud. No, I haven't slathered oil on this year at all, honestly. Usually the only time I do that is when I'm in the swimming pool and laying on the floaties. I can't be having all that oil on me when I'm working. Happy ScrewTube anniversary. Thank you. Hey, squirrels magnet fishing. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm glad you came back. We're just chit-chatting. Whatever pops up. It's too hot to work outside and I'm too lazy to clean, so we're chit-chatting. Eating carrot cake can help provide a natural sunscreen. Did not know that. I guess we all need to eat more carrot cake. Per Mooney. I guess it's a good thing we grew lots of carrots this year. The carrots are doing really good. Barrett was giving me a hard time because I told him we needed to thin out the carrots, and so we were thinning carrots out a few days ago, and he was mad because he was the one that planted the carrots, and he's like, and we did it in a raised bed this time, see the difference, see how they do, and he was calling me a carrot killer. I was like, well, you can eat them, eat the tops. He's like, no. He's like, you're the carrot killer, you're killing all my carrots. I said, no. He'll be happy when they grow nice and big.
Here, watch this.
You want some ice cream?
Not right now.
What am I watching? Did you do a video?
Well, you still live?
Mm-hmm.
I was watching your live, and I came up with an idea. And we'll post this. I gotta figure out how to do it, but let's see, where's it? You get that mute?
No. Hold on, you guys. Let me mute myself for just a second. Alright, I'm back.
Hello, everybody.
Dragon says hi, Barrett.
Hi, Dragon. Hope you're feeling better.
Quebec Homestead had a neat trick on how to plant carrots. She mixed it with sand and something else in a plastic baggie, and it spread out evenly where she didn't have to do much thinning. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to go look that up, Dragon. How does eating carrots make a perfect sunscreen? I don't know.
Hey, Tiger.
I think Mal used cornstarch.
Do you do this thing when you do a short?
No.
Hashtag and all that?
No.
Okay, you're going to have to show me.
It's totally different. So when you upload that...
You can tell me later.
I know, but I'm just saying you're not going to be able to upload it from your phone because it's too long of a... Well, wait a minute.
I'm going to get on my computer and do it.
You might be able to just upload it as a video on your YouTube app on your phone. Try it that way. You're not going to edit it or anything, right? So try uploading it just on your YouTube app. What's your phone battery at? You should have enough. I would plug it in just in case, because it may take a little while.
This?
No, that's your YouTube studio. Go to your actual YouTube. Down at the bottom. Right there. Now, go to your plus sign. At the bottom of the page, there's a plus. And it'll say upload a video. Yeah. Now, this is a little bit different because you need to add a description. Want me to link the video, Jess? Yeah, that would be cool, Dragon. And then I can put it in my watch later list. The beta carotene and carrots help. Repair the skin from sun exposure. Yeah. I would put, yeah.
You know what? Add?
No. Hold on. I guess it's so different on the phone. Come on. I don't want to paste. Okay. And then you need to put a title. Let's do... Alright, there you go. Like I said, you might want to go put it on the charger so
Thanks.
your phone doesn't die. You're welcome.
I'll pay you next month
Next month?
for helping out.
What are you going to pay me in?
What I'm making.
Okay. Thank you, Dragon. Put that in my watch later list. Alright, got it. There are several foods that help with sun exposure. I can't remember all of them. I think salmon, watermelon, carrots have. Google the rest. You have to Google the rest. See? Such good information.
What'd you do with the ice cream?
I thought you said you don't want any.
I was busy.
Well, you can't have any now. I'm eating it now. No, here. I'm done with it.
Hot day, ice cream.
I know. I don't know how you eat it in the wintertime. How you eat the ice cream in the wintertime.
That's what you're supposed to eat it.
No, you're not. You're supposed to eat it on a hot day to cool you down. Yeah. You eat ice cream in the wintertime, it just makes you freezing cold. Yeah, huh? You know how hot it is out? Come here. What? Turn your head this way.
Get out of here. Babe, I'm eating ice cream.
Sorry. No, I'm not. That was too funny. Oh, my Lanta.
I hope they didn't see that.
They can't. I don't have the camera on. You think I'd let them see what I was doing to you? 75 here, Firefly says. Did you sniff?
Mm-hmm.
You want to do the other one?
No.
Why?
I'm leaving.
No, don't go. I
I'm
won't torture you.
I'm eating ice
Stay
cream
here. I won't torture you no more. Nothing, I'm just messing with you. They can't see you.
What you got up your sleeve?
I ain't got nothing on my sleeve. They can't see you.
Yeah, you got something on it. You got shit eating grin on your face.
I'm just happy you're back here on a live with me. That's all.
For a second.
I know. Is it cooling down yet?
Mm-mm. Still hot out.
What are you yikesing for, Firefly?
Guys, help me. Save me.
Where are they saving you from?
And you.
Whatever. Get a room, Moonlight says.
We're in a room. I'm leaving this room.
Bye.
This is a torture room.
It is not. I don't torture you. You just think I do.
Alright, I'm out of here. Got things to do. Bye, everybody.
Where are you going? What are you doing? What's your plan?
That's a secret.
Are you going to do more videos?
Probably.
Go dig me some burdock up.
No.
Do you know what burdock
I'm
is?
allergic to it.
Do you know what burdock is?
Yeah, you put your bird on a dock and
Oh, my Lanta.
and don't forget the life jacket to put on the bird.
You guys, our burdock is massive. It's huge because we don't have a lawnmower right now. So it like is super huge. Nah, nothing's going on there. There's no Barry White playing Laugh Out Loud Dragon. Barry White don't do it for me. It'd be more like Conway Twitty. Just saying. My chair needs some oil, sorry. Moonlight says Barry White would sure do it. So I don't care. I'll get a little personal with you guys. I'll let you know what was going on. Barrett's probably sitting in the kitchen watching this, laughing his butt off. So a lot of you know that I have Hispanic in my blood in my family line. And when it's really, really hot out, I hope nobody takes this offensively. It's just the truth. However, when it's really, really hot out and I've been outside working, I smell like a grown Mexican man that's been working in a fruit field for 24 hours. So whenever I start smelling, I grab him and I make him smell me. And he screams and tries to get away. So yeah. Jess 44 is laughing. He doesn't find it very funny at all. He runs from me. But it's funny because sometimes I'll catch him off guard and I'll give him a big hug and he's like, oh my God, get away from me. TMI. It was so funny. So when I was going like all natural and stuff, and I started using, ew, no toe sucking, Firefly, yuck. Squirrel says too funny. So when I was going all natural and I was trying to use those like rock, it's like a rock deodorant or a crystal deodorant. Yeah, that stuff don't work for me. And then, so I was like, well, screw it. I'll just like detox and I'll just go without deodorant. I did that for about a week and that was a bad idea. And Bear's like, you're not sleeping in the same bed with me. I try to get away from a Mexican man that been working in the fruit fields for 24 hours too. That's the funny though. I don't have to work that hard and I just start sweating. And I'm not even sweating. That's the horrible thing. I don't sweat. I cannot sweat. I've never been able to sweat in my life. I don't know why. I'm weird. So I can't sweat, but I'll be smelly but not sweaty. So weird. Jess, that's freaking hilarious. Oh, his video already uploaded. That was quick. Eureka. My daughter would eat so much garlic and I would work out next to her and the garlic came out of her pores. I bet a lot of people that eat garlic are like that. We were talking the other day, me and Barrett were, about my YouTube channel and how I need to quit being so serious and business-like. And he was like, you need to start being your goofy self and showing people how funny you are. I'm like, I am not funny. He's like, yeah, you are. You're hilarious. He's like, you need to let the people see it. And I'm like, yeah, right. They'll think I'm a crazy weirdo. Because I do goofy stuff. But I only do goofy stuff when I'm like really comfortable. He needs to like record me when I'm not realizing it or something. Because then I'll just get embarrassed. What did I do? My video is actually still uploading. Barrett's video came out way faster. Why is mine still uploading? Okay. And I do have a video coming out tonight, you guys. What time did I put that out? I don't even remember. I think it's 7 o'clock is when I put it out. Today's the 23rd, right? Yep. Let's see. It's only 6 minutes long. 7 minutes. It's 7 minutes long. And it's scheduled to come out at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So keep your eyes open. I got a new video coming. Whoop whoop. It's been a while since I put out a video. I feel the same way about myself, Jess44 says. What's the weirdest thing you planted? Wait, we haven't seen you at your goofiest? I beg to differ. Exhibit A, jazzy makeup. To Exhibit B, Cookie Monster, your honor. The people rest their case. No, that's not the goofiest. What's the weirdest thing I planted? I don't know. I always like to plant different weird stuff. I'm trying to think. I can't even think of anything right now. I don't know. You caught me off guard there, Firefly. Got me thinking. That zebra striped tomato was pretty weird. I like that. A zebra striped tomato. It was a green tomato with like lime green stripes. That was pretty cool. And they tasted really good.
I think my glasses back here.
I don't see them. What's the weirdest thing we've probably planted, you think? Or I've planted?
The weirdest thing? Probably those big beans that get 20 foot long.
Oh, the Chinese yard beans?
Yeah. Yeah,
those are pretty good too.
Then your little...
All my cucamelons. Those aren't pretty weird anymore.
Yeah,
those are pretty...
how many we got off
Yeah,
of it.
we got a lot off of them. But those are pretty common now. Firefly.
Then your Christmas melon.
Does her planting her boot up Barrett's backside count?
What?
Does me planting my boot up your backside count? Yeah, the Christmas melons were pretty cool. I've never heard anybody talk about the Christmas melons. Some people call them Christmas melons. Some people call them Santa Claus melons. But I've never seen or heard of anybody else growing those. And they're just basically watermelons. And they'll last up to Christmas time. And they're really good. So you can basically store them until Christmas. Foot-long hot dogs? No, they're a foot-long bean. And they're okay. They taste good and everything. I don't know. It wasn't for me because they are so prolific. They grow like crazy, but you can only eat so many beans. And these beans are not canning beans. They're more of a stir-fry bean. And like I said, they're really good. I really liked them, but they just produce so much. And I can't eat that many stir-fried beans at one time. I have done loofah gourds. Actually, I have loofah gourds in the garden this year again. Love the loofahs. Hey, Crystal. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. But I don't know what my weirdest thing. I don't know. I grow a lot of stuff. One of my favorite things to grow is my artichokes. I love artichoke. And I've only been successful 2 times with the artichokes. And when I was successful with them, they were huge. They were as tall as me, and they produced prolifically. I grew 3 different varieties of artichoke this year. And the only ones that grew were, I believe, the green globe artichoke were the ones that grew. And I only ended up with 2 of them. So, cross my fingers that they get huge and they produce. I love what I got growing. That's awesome, Crystal. Your garden's looking good, too. I did so many tomato varieties this year. Again, they're pretty spaced out this year. They were all, like, really clustered last year. They were all in a line on that cattle panel. But this year, since we're doing the steaks, they're pretty spaced out. And there are so many tomatoes. So many varieties. The newest variety this year that I'm growing was for Barrett. It's called it was a gift somebody had sent me. I don't even remember who sent it to me now. But what are you looking for? Your glasses still?
Yeah.
Did you leave them outside on the strawberry fence?
No.
Featherbird. Featherbird tomato, I believe, is the variety. And that's like a new one to me.
I thought they was blueberry, cherry.
Oh yeah, we're doing that one too. Well, that's another variety, but I think it's called Featherbird. But it's really cool looking. It's like an oblong tomato, and it has like, it looks like it has flames on it. It's red and orange. And I grew that one specifically for Barrett because I thought it was cool. I think, if I remember correctly, Sarah over at the Big Blue House Homestead sent that to me, but I'm not for sure. But I'm pretty sure it was her. Let's see, I'll show it to you. This is what it looks like. I thought that was pretty neat. Oh, thanks, Jess. You're welcome. Hey, Vicinity Adventure. Good to see you. And then the one that Barrett was talking about, he's super excited about, are the blueberry cherry tomatoes. Let's see if I can get a better image. But this is what they'll look like. He's excited. They're supposed to look like blueberries, so I don't know. We'll see how they turn out. And then, of course, my favorite tomato to grow, which is funny, my favorite one are the currant tomatoes. They're so good. They're so sweet. They're so tiny, and I seem to always go after those when I go in the garden. That's the first thing I grab and eat when I'm out there. I love the currant tomatoes. And then what else are we growing this year? We're doing Ruby's German green tomatoes. Those will be so good. Those ones are the ones I use for frying tomatoes. The green fried tomatoes. Super good. And then, of course, your Romas and San Marzetti and Amish paste. Have all those for all my canning needs. And then I think I did some brandywines. I did all kinds of tomatoes. It's ridiculous. I get carried. Yep, I did tomatillos. I've got the green Grand Verde tomatillos, and I've got the pineapple tomatillos. There was a purple tomatillo I wanted to grow, but the seeds didn't germinate. I can't remember the name of that one, but it was a purple tomatillo. I don't make pickles. Pickles, I can't do it. Unless it's a Vlasic pickle, I can't eat it. I don't know what my problem is. I've tried like knockoffs. They're supposed to be copycats of Vlasic pickles. I've tried all kinds of recipes. I cannot find a pickle recipe I like. And I've had many suggested to me. I've tried and tried over the years. I just can't do it. I don't know what it is. Firefly says, same here. And the home canned pickles, like, I cannot even bring myself to even think about drinking the pickle juice off of home canned tomato, or home canned pickles. Now, I can chug me some Vlasic pickle juice. Vlasic, yum, right? They ruined me. They completely ruined me for any other type of pickle. Firefly. I honestly can't wait for canning season, though. I am excited. We are low on a lot of stuff. I think our most prolific thing that we can, that I use the most of, are stewed tomatoes. In the last 2 years, by, I don't know, November, December, maybe even January, we are completely out of my stewed tomatoes. So that is my goal this year. I want so many stewed tomatoes that I do not run out. And I did cheat this year. I did get some Utah celery from a greenhouse. I tried to grow. I can't do celery either. I don't know why I can't grow celery. But I picked some up at a greenhouse, an Amish greenhouse. And I only got like the 3 little containers of celery, and they planted so many seeds in that 3 little containers or no, I think maybe I got 6. I think I got 6 of the 3 little cells. They planted so much celery in those cells, though. I separated them and I planted them. I ended up getting 2 huge long rows of celery, so hopefully when I make the stewed tomatoes, the celery will grow, and I will have enough celery to make as much stewed tomatoes as I need as well. Here's where I lose everybody. I love pickled okra, but only homemade by me. Now, I've never had pickled okra, so I can't say. However, last year was the first year that I'd ever grown okra. And the reason is because when I tried okra the first time, it was like 15 years ago I tried okra, and it was in California, and it was super, super hot and spicy, and I don't like spicy stuff, and I just assumed that's what okra tasted like. Well, last year, I was like, I'm going to try it. Maybe I'll like my homegrown okra. And I planted, I think, 4 plants, and only 3 survived, but those 3 were so prolific. We had so much okra, and I fried it up for like, I fried it in bacon grease with almond flour as my coating instead of bread. And we had that every morning last summer, me and Barrett, with bacon and eggs. It was so good. I loved it. But I can't say I've ever tried it pickled or even tried to pickle it. Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. Let me rewind, because we did end up getting a jar of pickled okra from the food pantry, and we tried it, and it was slimy. But we put in a whole row this year of okra, so we should have a bunch of okra this year. So I'll be looking for all kinds of new recipes. Moonlight says, love kosher pickles. I love kosher pickles too, but they have to be Vlasic. I have no luck with celery. Well, this year, when I planted the celery, I knew that a celery needs some shade. So I planted it in between my sunflowers and my corn. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. It's an experiment. Every year is an experiment with me when it comes to gardening. As long as it's not slimy, I'll be down to try pickled okra. Nope, okra is not spicy. That was how it was prepared. Yeah. That was way before any of my gardening days or learning about plants or vegetables or anything like that. But I just assumed that's the way it was. Yes, now I want pickles. Suburban says it's not slimy. Then it wasn't done right. Yeah. I don't know. I didn't like it. My okra goes from the plant to the sink. Once it's cleaned, it gets soaked in pickling lime, and then in jars in less than 24 hours, or I toss it. That makes sense. Oh, you guys, it's past 4 o'clock. I was supposed to get off here at 4. I need to go harvest those radishes. Pickles with cottage cheese. Ooh. I don't know about that, Firefly. That seems like a kind of strange combination. Alright, you guys, I'm going to head off. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me and taking me away from my boredom. And until next time, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. Sit there and eat your ice cream, Jess. Ew. No, I gotta go harvest radishes. I gotta start dinner. I'm late. I usually have dinner done by 4 o'clock, but yeah, that didn't happen tonight. I gotta harvest radishes. Y'all stay happy, healthy, and safe. Until next time, remember you're loved. Bye. Have a great evening, and I hope you all that aren't feeling better start to feel better. I'll see you Friday. Bye.